The top of the Empire State Building.
New York.
The smile is big. They're in the space where the heart is the fullest at this point in time. Demi Lovato in the building. What up?
Hello.
But where'd your hands go?
Yeah, my sleeves. This is so oversized that I'm like, ah.
Demi, before we started, I just said that you look so happy. Like you look like you're in a really good place. What's going on?
Thank you. I am very happy. I have done a lot of work on myself over the past year, and I've got a clear head. I am coming out with an album that I'm so proud of, a single that I'm so excited about. And so life is really good and I can't complain.
Can I say you're making it difficult for us to talk about your album on the radio? How do we edit the title? How can we got to be able to talk about it?
Well, someone that was interviewing me just before you guys said holy fudge, and I was like, okay, that's not it.
No,
we can rule that off. I'll just say it. I'll say holy fuck, and you can just bleep out the word.
That's fair enough for us.
Yeah, there we go.
July 15th, Substance. We got a sneak peek. Girl, you are going off. Please.
Thank you.
Please share what made you start writing this, and why are you picking Substance as your first single?
Well, technically my first single was Skin in My Teeth. But it didn't go to radio. We didn't push it that way. Substance is going to be the first single that we push to radio. And that we chose because the energy is just so great. It's like a great summer song. And I couldn't be more excited because the sound really encompasses the music, like the sound of music that really inspired me growing up.
Yes. Yeah. This is straight up pop punk. It hits, it drives, but you also get the high notes with your voice. We feel and see the range. You're talking about a message that is a very powerful message about, just like, I don't know, finding that realness, those connections that really mean something. And this play off of the word substance, how important was it for you to deliver this message, but use such a powerful word even?
I wanted when people, so I come up with song concepts and song titles before I write the song. And what I thought would be really interesting is if I came up with a song called Substance and everyone would think it was about substances because of my history. But when you listen to it, it actually doesn't have to do with that. It could, depending on how you interpret it. But the song is about how we live in a world that really lacks human connection and depth. And that goes for, the way that we interact with each other on social media. It's not like a phone call anymore. It's not in person. You'll go years without seeing friends that you used to have because you have, social media now, and you think that you're close to them because of that. But it's also like the content we intake is like just fluff. It's from reality TV shows to just staying on your phone on TikTok all day. Yeah. Not saying that I don't mind doing that. For sure. I don't mind at all. Time
and a place to do those things, for sure. Understandable.
Yeah. But it's basically like the song is about how we live in a world that lacks meaning, and how the bridge says like, F the theatrics, what happened to classic? Give me the real give me the magic. And it's
girl,
like,
we already said the F word already in this conversation.
Okay.
Give us the real
theatrics, what happened to classic? Give me the real shit. Give me the magic. And it's like, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
That's substance to me.
Yeah. And you were explaining about the lack of human interaction, but in exactly 1 month, you're set to go on tour. And
yeah, that's true.
Oh my God, we're so excited that we're going to be able to see you back on stage. You're going to see your whole fans across the country. But you also mentioned that you did a lot of introspecting this year and you feel like you tried to grow within. So do you see that you're going to be taking tour a little differently and seeing it differently than you have on your past tours?
Yeah, this feels like I'm so excited. I'm also really nervous because I haven't toured in 4 years. And I'm like, what is this going to be like? It feels so new to me. Even though I've been doing this since I was 15, it's been so long that it feels new again. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this going to be like? Am I am I ready? Are people going to like me? Do I still got it? Am I going to get tired? It's just all these like what ifs. And I know the moment that I hit the stage, I'll be on fire and I'll just go for it. It's just like, it's kind of like when you haven't ridden a bike in a while and you're walking towards the bike and you're like, oh shit, how's this going to go? And then you get on the bike and it's wobbly and you're like, oh no, what am I doing? But then you start cruising. And that's kind of like, I feel like what tour is going to be like.
Well, let us tell you, it's totally natural to have all of those emotions. I mean, if you don't have those emotions, you're not human, you're not living. But
or
also,
you don't care about it. If you don't have the emotion, yeah.
100%, you nailed it. And also just think about the fact that a lot of us, we've gone through a lot of crap, especially over the 2.5 years, and we're all going to be experiencing our own sense of firsts as well, right along with you. So to be able to step out and do that is incredibly brave. And we thank you and other artists who are taking these steps to try to get back to what makes their heart happy. And you're doing it. So when you get like 3 or 4 shows in and you know that you're on cruise control, not that you're going to feel any complacency, but when you know that you still got it, what do you think that feeling is gonna feel like, that natural, emphasis on the word natural, high that you're looking forward to feeling?
What I kind of like would describe it as is like, if you've ever had a runner's high.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, like your endorphins are through the roof, your adrenaline is pumping, and it's all just stemming from the energy that you're picking up on from the audience in front of you.
And you're ready for it.
I'm so ready for it. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I couldn't be more excited, couldn't be more grateful. And I'm just like, yeah, I get in the zone and I can't wait to get in the zone again. I'm ready.
We have so much to look forward to. I mean, as you mentioned, August 19th is the day that Holy F, I'm just going to say that. I don't want to is dropping. And we're excited that we're going to see a new side of you, we're sure, because you said you've been growing a lot during this year. Did you plan on having anyone on the album? Are we going to hear you collabs, or do we just get fully you?
There's 3 collaborations on this album and I haven't announced them yet, so I can't tell you. But if you do enough digging online, you could probably figure out who they are. I have 3 collaborations and I am so stoked with how they turned out. I cannot wait, and I can't wait to perform them live.
These stories, to know that you have so much pride in this album here. How have you taken the time to sit, maybe in this busy preparing for the tour and doing all the co-hosting of Fallon and performing on Kimmel and doing all that? Have you been able to take the time and sit and think to yourself like, wow, I really am stoked at the person who I look to in the mirror now and in the way that these stories came together? Have you had those moments for yourself?
I definitely have, like having moments where you're just like, wow, I'm cruising, like things are really going easy breezy right now. Like it's a beautiful thing. And there was even like a day where I woke up and it was Monday and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Monday today. Like there's a whole week ahead of me and so many new possibilities. What am I going to accomplish or do this week that's going to bring me so much joy? And in that moment, I think it was a Sunday night and I was like excited to go to sleep because it was Monday the next day. And that kind of joy is just something that like I hadn't felt in so long. And it was just so pure, and it wasn't about anyone or anything. It was just about Monday. And it's like, that's the kind of joy that I wish for people. And the only way I know how to get that joy is by doing work on myself.
You know what?
There's been so many times, where a lot of us wake up, we're dreading it's a Monday. We're dreading waking up. So then when we are at that point, like you said, it's just like, oh, I wish this happens forever. And I wish everyone could feel this way. Right?
Totally. I mean, look, today was an early morning and I overslept and I did not have butterflies last night going to sleep. I was like, oh no, I have to get up early. I'm up too late. Well, how am I going to sleep? So I'm human.
Yeah.
But it's still been a beautiful morning, and I've gotten to have really great conversations with so many people, and the day has already started off so great.
Well, listen, you have always been a part of our family. The Z100 door is always open for you, and you know that. And there have been so many conversations over the years that we've been able to share our thoughts, our feelings, and dive into our emotions. And I got to say, forever grateful for all that you have continued to do, the growth. And I'm sure you're going to hear this word a lot, and you have over the past year or two. It's just so phenomenally awesome to see that smile through this. I'm gonna drop the F-bomb to this fucking Zoom even. I hate that it's through the Zoom, but you've already gone there with the F-bombs a couple of times, damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's you, and thank you for being you. And listen, substance being something that the world gets to sink our teeth into, it's special, and you are. So just know that, all right?
Thank you so much.
Always meant it.
And
Always
Demi, we can't wait to see you next time in New York. We want you to come into the studio.
Yes, definitely.
You know it. You know where we are. Demi, you take care, and stay out of trouble, and tell everybody that we say we love them too, but love the song, love you. Always family, girlfriend.
Thank you guys. Love y'all so much.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.